So, Kamala, one more question. 351! What was that? 351! Anyway, Kamala, one more question. Do you think 351? Set, hut. Your opinion doesn't matter. No more questions. The vice president has things to do. Your opinion doesn't matter. I wasn't asking you. Get off my stage. Anyway, Kamala, one more question. Is Joe Manchin the president? No, seriously. Yeah, come on, AB Media. You sound like a Republican. Well, is Joe Manchin the president? Because he's the one holding up. I'm the vice president. Okay, you didn't answer the question. Is Joe Manchin? I'm the vice president. Is Joe? I'm the vice president. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is Joe Manchin the president of the United States? No, Joe Biden's the president of the United States, and I'm the vice president. You can get off my stage too. All right, let's talk about this. What's good, y'all? This is AB Media 83 here. And today I'm talking about the infamous interview with Charlamagne the God and Kamala Harris. Here's the audio that everybody's talking about. Also, listen to the disrespect of Simone Sanders in the background. The flat out disrespect. And she wonder why she ain't the press secretary. Anyway, listen to the clip.
The superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin. No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
So I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris. And
Y'all heard that. She also went on to say a bunch of goobly gop. We support the child tax credit, which is why they're letting it expire at the end of the year. But anyway, of course, this audio clip you heard went viral. Video clip, but I'm just playing the audio for copyright purposes. But you heard the audio. I'm like, of course I'm the vice president. And so and like Democrats, they're trying to spin this as Kamala showed Charlamagne, but if you ask me, Charlamagne asked a great question. Is Joe Manchin the president of the United States? Is Justin Sinema his vice president? Because that's what it sure as hell looks like right now in Congress. It looks like they're running the show, not Kamala and Joe Biden. Look like Joe Biden sleeps somewhere. I know he's not, but at least in Congress, that's what it seems like. But the reason why this is an important story, Kamala Harris is supposed to be your so-called heir apparent. This is supposed to be the person that beats Trump the next time if Trump runs, and it's most likely he's going to run. This is who they want to put up against Trump. Oh, by the way, she has a 28% approval rating. Let me say that again for the people in the back in case you didn't hear. She has a 28% approval rating. But this is who the Democrats want to prop up in 2024 to run against Donald Trump. To all y'all that worried about Trump being a racist, don't be surprised if he gets reelected in 2024. And by the way, there is precedence for this. Look up the name Grover Cleveland. He was, for those of you who don't read history, your 22nd and 24th President of the United States. Benjamin Harrison was your 23rd. He lost to him the second time. And the way the Democrats run things, they're going to lose to Trump again. And they're definitely going to lose in 2022 the way they're running things. Not only are they ending the child tax credit at the end of the year, they're also reinstating student debt when people are already struggling. And not to mention the fact Joe Manchin said in private, got leaked, so they meant they want people to know this. Joe Manchin said in private, he thought the parents that were getting the child tax credit were on drugs. You heard me correctly. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat, thinks the parents that got the child tax credit took the money and sold and bought drugs with it. But this is who you. And now I'm gonna talk to black for a minute. This is who you're gonna shame somebody into voting for next year, really? This is who. These are the people you want to shame somebody into voting for, black folk. I'm talking to you because you the man. Because at this point, it seems like you the only people still backing up the Democrats. And ain't that many of you left? Because to some black folks' credit, a lot of black folks are starting to wake up. But to the few who are like, I vote blue no matter who. This is who you're going to shame us into voting for? This is who you're going to shame people into voting for? Because when people threaten to stay home or vote for the Republican, in black folks' case, if a black person stays home, the first thing they're told is, that's a vote for the Republican. That means you want the Republicans to get in office. Well, the question I ask is, what's the difference? Whenever Democrats get power, they act like they can't do shit. Hell, David Axelrod pointed out the other day, they couldn't get nothing done when they had a 60 to 40 majority in the Senate. They barely have a simple majority right now with 51 votes. He said they couldn't get nothing done when they had a super majority. What makes you think they get something done now? But these people still want to shame you into voting for them next year. Now, me personally, I've been stopped voting for Democrats. But this is the woman they want to prop up. And notice, all her communication stat is leaving because she's too difficult to deal with. Even Simone Sanders is leaving at the end of the year because Kamala is too difficult to deal with. And this is who the Democrats want to prop up for 2024? And we're supposed to take them seriously? Really? Really? To the black folk who still slaves to the Democrats. Don't go down with this party. This party's going down in flames. Don't go down with it. They're not worth it. They haven't done anything for you. They claim they're going to do a voting bill, but that got shot down too. They claim they're going to do stuff for black folk. But notice, whenever they say they're going to do black folk, they're going to make sure minority, whenever they, be careful, whenever you hear that word minority, that means that pretty much means they're going to give it to everybody else, then you might get the scraps, black folk. Pay attention whenever you hear that word minority. But this is y'all so-called heir apparent nominee for next year. All right, don't be shocked when Donald Trump gets elected again to be, let's see, he's 45, so that would make him the 47th president. Don't be surprised if Donald Trump becomes your 47th president. Yo, this is AB Media 83. You like this content? Support the channel. The Cash App link is in the description. Be sure to check me out on social media. Those links are also in the description. And remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, and keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out.